Welcome to Sweden Today from Sweden in English, where we cover the top news stories in Sweden for January 23rd, 2026. Today, we have some exciting updates from the world of handball, as Sweden secures a group win in the European Championship, alongside some concerning developments regarding the country's criminal economy. We'll also discuss Sweden's ambitious medal goals for the upcoming Winter Olympics and take a closer look at the economic recovery that's anticipated this year. So, let's get started. Sweden's men's handball team has clinched the top spot in their group at the 2026 European Handball Championship, thanks to impressive victories over Croatia, the Netherlands and Georgia. Their latest win was a decisive 33-25 against Croatia, a team that reached last year's World Cup finals. Coach Michael Appelgren opted for a unique strategy, not calling any timeouts during the match to keep the pressure on. Goalkeeper Andreas Palika played a crucial role in the second half, contributing to this strong performance. Sweden now moves on to face Slovenia in the main round. Recent reports reveal that Sweden's criminal economy is generating at least 352 billion kronor annually, accounting for about 5.5% of the nation's GDP. Profits from these activities are estimated at around 185 billion kronor each year. The black market work alone brings in 96 billion kronor in profits. In response, the Sweden Against Organised Crime initiative has formed a community council to enhance cooperation among various sectors to combat this issue. Johan Lindholm from the Swedish Trade Union Confederation highlights the extensive reach of organised crime into welfare services and the labour market. In Sweden, the criminal economy is a staggering 352 billion kronor annually, with profits around 185 billion. This accounts for about 5.5% of the country's GDP. Recent reports indicate that 1 in every 20 kronor in circulation is linked to criminal activities. The largest profits come from the black economy, particularly unreported work and tax evasion, totaling around 96 billion kronor. Petra Lund, Sweden's national police chief, highlighted the urgent need for a coordinated approach to tackle this issue, as traditional methods of prosecution alone won't suffice. Sweden has announced an ambitious goal of 15 medals for the upcoming 2026 Winter Olympics in Milan Cortina, starting February 4th. Fredrik Julemo, the Swedish Olympic Committee sports director, believes the team has the potential for up to 20 medals, but is setting a practical target based on past success. At the 2022 Beijing Olympics, Sweden brought home a record 18 medals. The current roster features 105 athletes, including 7 newcomers like free skiers Henrik Harlaut and Jesper Tjeder, who return from injuries. Some spots remain undecided, particularly in biathlon and alpine skiing, with the final selections depending on upcoming competitions. The Swedish economy is set to bounce back in 2026, with major banks forecasting up to 3% GDP growth despite ongoing global uncertainties. Analysts from Nordea, Swedbank and others highlight rising household incomes and investments as key drivers. Household disposable income is expected to increase nearly 3%, boosting consumption. Meanwhile, unemployment is projected to drop to 7.8% by the end of 2027. However, risks from US tariffs and geopolitical tensions remain, reminding us that the path to recovery isn't without challenges. According to a report from Swedbank, this optimistic outlook is also tied to expansionary fiscal policies. Thank you for listening to Sweden Today. You can find links to articles for each story in the episode show notes. And for the latest news from Sweden in English, visit swedeninenglish.com.